Hello. Can you hear me? Welcome all to the awards Troupe, your favorite place to talk about the award season. If you want to talk about the award season and the current slate of it, you're in the right place. Only on Chapman Radio. Today we're going to be doing our very early Oscars predictions. Yes.
Should we do Mario and the drama?
Oh, that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
But I think we'll just go right into it.
Mamma mia.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with my 10. If that's okay with you guys.
For Best Picture.
For Best Picture, yeah. So I have The Odyssey, Project Hail Mary, Dune Part 3, Fjord, The Entertainment System is Down, Sense and Sensibility, Wild Horse 9, the Jesse Eisenberg comedy musical, The Social Reckoning, and Behemoth. Do you want to do
I think we should also lay these out as we're sort of explaining them, like one or two beats, maybe a cast member, maybe a director, like why we're excited. You go first.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to go for yours?
No, I don't have mine up yet.
Okay.
You go.
Of course. Okay, these are my 10. I have The Odyssey as well, of course. Project Hail Mary, which we all know and love. Wild Horse 9, Dune Part 3, Fjord, The Social Reckoning, No One Cares, which I believe is the working title for the Jesse Eisenberg musical comedy. Greta Gerwig's Narnia, Fatherland, and The Entertainment System is Down.
Do yours?
Hello, my name is Arwan.
Yeah.
At arwan.shriv on Instagram. Okay, so
Returning guest.
Yeah, I'm a
right.
returning guest. Okay,
first.
so Best Picture lineup. I'll go from like my power ranking 10 to 1. So I have Fjord, Wild Horse 9, Project Hail Mary, The Odyssey, Inc., which is the new Danny Boyle movie, Narnia, Greta Gerwig's Narnia, The Social Reckoning, Being Human, which is Sean Heater's follow-up to Coda, Dennis, which is Emily Mortimer's directorial debut, and then Your Mother, which is a bit of a weird pull, but it's an Amazon MGM film directed by Bassam Tariq. Starring Mahershala Ali, Giancarlo Esposito, and John Cho.
Yeah, we've talked about
Man,
this.
yeah.
The only thing, my predictions are ordered a little differently. The only thing I currently have locked, because we've actually seen it with our eyes, is Project Hail Mary. And then I have Dune Part 3, obviously. The Odyssey, obviously. Behemoth, which is the new Tony Gilroy with Pedro Pascal and Ava Victor. Wild Horse 9, which is Martin McDonagh, John Malkovich. Fjord, which has been mentioned. Shout out Renata. The currently untitled Jesse Eisenberg musical comedy with Paul Giamatti. I Play Rocky, which I don't think anyone has mentioned yet, which is a movie about the making of Rocky, directed by the man who gave us Green Book. Artificial, which is the new Luca Guadagnino movie about Sam Altman with Andrew Garfield, Yura Borisov, the bald guy from Menorah, Jason Schwartzman, Cooper Hoffman, Monica Barbaro, etc. And then I have The Uprising, which is the new Paul Greengrass who did The Bournes and United 93. And it has Captain Phillips. And it has Andrew Garfield and Thomasin McKenzie.
2 Andrew Garfield movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They like them.
Yeah. So I'm like trying to remember like what we all have because we just named a list there. I think for the common denominator, we all have The Odyssey, Project Hail Mary, Dune, I think Fjord, and I'd say
Social Reckoning.
You didn't say Social Reckoning.
No.
I think.
Is that a strong no?
I have my doubts.
I'd say
Interesting.
it's my number 9 for that because like Aaron Sorkin movies recently haven't been like winning, but it's been getting nominations. Being the Ricardo's got 3 acting nominations.
Right. There's like Trial of Chicago 7.
I think he'll get I think he'll be in contention for that SAG ensemble.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think maybe at most it'd probably get adapted screenplay, but I think it could also get a picture.
I need to see a trailer for that one before I put it anywhere.
But yeah, I think Aaron Sorkin knows what he's doing.
I disagree.
It's also this is also very early. So
this is the caveat. This episode, this is insane. I talked about this with you. this is like insane that we do this. And I feel like I felt that more this year because the movies are so big between like Dune and Odyssey.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like, oh, there's these things that we're so aware of, but then like the rest, I'm like, oh yeah, you know,
This is like
the Moon movie from the guy who made Green Book.
Yeah.
Like,
this is potentially like the dumbest we could look 1 year from now because there's so many big swings.
Yeah, we're gonna
you
be
know?
probably
Well,
reacting to this.
yeah, I have
I
some.
can't
Hold
wait.
on, I'll pull.
You have to go kind of left of center with a lot of your predictions because I feel like we're due for a smaller winner after one battle. Like I feel like something indie, something not known. So like there always is like movies that just come out of the woodworks that like no one expects. I feel
completely
like
agree.
I think I'd say keep out for the Jesse Eisenberg movie. I
That
have
is
it in
A24.
I have it in my 10. It's I think A24. Yeah, it's A24, and I think it might come out at the end of the year. Maybe it will not come out this year. We'll never know.
Yeah.
But
I think it will.
but also Jesse Eisenberg has been a household actor for like almost 20 years now, right? So
Yeah.
like he's been in the industry
Can
for a
I-
while. Maybe he'll get like a screenplay win.
Can I do something really quick?
Yeah, sure.
To illustrate the futility of this exercise, I would like to read my Best Picture predictions from last February briefly.
Do you want us to all do that, by the way? Or-
I got.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you guys have them.
I don't know if I'm prepared.
Wicked Part 2, The Smashing Machine, Bigelow movie, which became House of Dynamite.
Oh, that's right.
Highest to lowest.
Spike.
Sorry, Baby. After the Hunt, Michael, Avatar, Fire and Ash. One I got was Hamnet, which was you could see it a mile away though.
Yeah.
And then I had Winning the Lost Bus, which never came out in a theater and was only nominated for Best Visual Effects.
So wait, what's the day right now? It's April.
It is April 8th.
I'm gonna say on that day I had. Wow. Okay. So for picture, I had Marty Supreme.
Wow.
One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Wicked for Good. Life of Chuck. Begonia. Frankenstein. Sentimental Value. Springsteen. Avatar, Fire and Ash, and No Other Choice.
That's pretty good.
That's like I got
I didn't.
half of those.
I think Marty Supreme at the time I was like, oh, this one's going to be a little wacky. I didn't think they were going to go for it.
I don't know. But we'll go back to unless
Yes.
unless you guys want to do it.
I have 5 that I wrote down in. I think I wrote them down 2020. Oh yeah, the end of 2025 or 2024.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had After the Hunt, which didn't pan out at all. One Battle After Another, which obviously went on to win Best Picture. Avatar, Fire and Ash. I had The History of Sound. It seemed like a sure bet at the time because it's like, oh, it's this like gay romance period piece starring 2
It's
popular
sad.
actors. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's very prestige, but
Okay.
it didn't end up working out. And then Begonia. So
Begonia.
The earliest I can find for last year's Oscars is June, so I have a bit of a leg up here. But I do have One Battle in there. Post Can, that's right. One Battle, Wicked for Good. Marty Supreme is in there. After the Hunt, Michael, Avatar, Fire and Ash, Hamnet, Springsteen, Frankenstein, that got in, and Life of Chuck, number 10.
Yeah. But to go back to, I guess, these,
Yes.
I'd say, like, the for sure bet, unless it somehow disappoints, like, the Odyssey will probably most likely get in
Well,
there.
and I think we should talk a little bit about just the fact that we're going so Odyssey, Dune, Hail Mary forward, like, you saying there's going to be a smaller winner, which I do sort of agree with, but like the idea that do we think that by December all these tent poles can coexist? Me personally, I think yes.
I think
too.
Like
I
at least
think
those
Dune
3
drops out.
I 100% disagree.
I feel like Dune
100%.
I feel like Dune would drop out in favor of Narnia.
I don't know Narnia.
I want to see what happens with Narnia.
I want to see
Maybe
what happens
Netflix
with like what Netflix.
We
does.
need to see what they do.
I think
what
it's
they
this
do.
year's Frankenstein. Like in terms of like a big costume production heavy,
But
like
we don't-
tech heavy winner. Or not, well yeah.
But the thing is, we have so few like images. Like we actually know so little about that. Like what? I think there's 3 people on the IMDb as we speak.
Is that right? I feel like
I think it's
there
Daniel
was a
Craig.
rumor
Meryl
Meryl
Streep.
Streep.
Yeah.
they're bringing in like the Jim Henson Company to do like some of the
Yeah.
puppetry. So I feel like if it's very like Labyrinth, Dark Crystal esque,
It's.
I think
But I
it'll
think-
like work out.
I
well.
think they're gonna dismiss that as being for children.
Well,
Frankenstein has the edge of it has Del Toro. It is.
I'm not
gross.
doubting Greta Gerwig. I feel like her track record, as
And
it
I'm not
stands right
doubting
now.
Denis.
That's fair, but I
I'm not
think
doubting
that
Denis. Not today.
I think that with trilogies, I mean, we don't have a Return of the King. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
But that's not what.
Period.
But I still think.
I think it just might be diminishing returns. Like, I'm not sure if there's going to be any actor nominations. Maybe, probably tech nominations.
Return of the King didn't have any actor.
Yeah, that's
nominations.
true.
Yeah, that's
That's
like
true.
I did not know that. But
Yeah.
I thought
Actually, yeah.
was Ian McKellen for Fellowship?
That's right.
He was.
Oh, I
Fellowship,
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're,
Okay.
One of
they're
my
stupid.
one of the best nominations probably.
I forget. You know, I've never seen any of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
I mean, I
I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
see it in the theater.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
told.
re-release them like every.
I know, it's
year.
like
Yeah.
every other month.
Yeah.
I think I think they know what they have. I think them releasing those tickets so early, I'm like, one,
So
they're not backing
nice.
off the date, and two, they're like, we have something.
Dune
Yeah.
Messiah as a book is just a lot
I don't.
darker.
But I think he's gonna.
It's a lot weird. I know
I've heard
there
it's a lot like strange. I haven't read it, but
It's-
I've heard it's a lot stranger. Than,
Yeah, because I mean, it tees up the rest of the Dune like series, which goes in like pretty bizarre directions, and
But he's not going to be teeing up anything.
yeah,
I think this is where he cuts it
Yeah.
off.
It's marketed as the conclusion.
Unless,
you know,
yeah.
and I guess it's going to be pretty action heavy because the book itself is a lot of like political intrigue. So I think he might kind of use some of the elements of like the war or the genocide that Paul commits in like the beginning, and just like carry it through the rest of the book or through the rest of the movie.
And I don't know.
I
if,
just
like,
thought about Travis Scott in the Odyssey when you said that. War.
I also don't know if this is confirmed, but they said the running time is 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling
It is a
it's
shorter
too
book,
early,
though.
but it's too like they're still cutting that movie. For
It's short.
Sure.
It's shorter
It's
than
April.
Dune as a book.
They have
so,
there's
I
no
don't
way
know.
they know how long it is now.
I mean, yeah. For sure.
If it's
surprised.
done already, just give it to me. I don't understand. I don't understand. I have to wait until December.
Yeah. What else with the 10? I guess.
Well, and some of this is. I mean, I think Fjord is definitely going to be at Cannes.
Yeah,
which we'll
that's
know tomorrow.
for sure going to be at Cannes. I think.
Um,
I said. I think I was like the only
That's
one who
kinda
said
it for
Sense
my
and
10.
Sensibility because I just think that
Yeah.
could be like
Oh.
another Hamnet situation. It's focus features.
guys,
I know, but
guys.
I remember.
what are we
I remember you
doing?
telling. I think you remember saying you were doubting it like a few months ago when I said that. Like,
Yeah, well, no, just like another Hamnet. Like I think Hamnet is sort of a unique phenomenon, like based on a beloved book, produced by Steven Spielberg, the Jesse Buckley performance. That's also for a period piece. I feel like it
Sense and
has
Sensibility is
like a
awesome.
really modern lean to it, and like, oh, it's about grief and like the processing of grief.
I just also think the older movie, the '90s movie, it won Oscars.
That's the '90s.
yeah, I know.
And there was Ang Lee.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I also just think like I don't know what
Gemini
I
Man.
don't know what focus features coming out at the end of the year besides that.
I can tell you
You can.
because The Uprising is one of theirs, so I put that on there. Well, yeah, and so generally, a little cheat sheet here. Generally, if you look in past years, actually, someone bring up another topic because I don't have this pulled
Actually,
up.
wanna-
Well,
yet.
the
Oh, yeah.
last Austin movie to get nominated for, actually, I think Best Picture was Sense and Sensibility, like the 1995 version by Ang Lee. But Pride and Prejudice in 2005 had Best Actress, Best Production Design, Best Costume Design, Best Original Score. So I don't know. It's really dependent on the quality of the movie. I just think that there's so many Austin adaptations. It's hard to like
Yeah.
make something like really sticks or like does something different.
Again, this
Yeah.
is very early, so
Yeah,
I
for
can-
sure. No,
I can
definitely.
change
This is
definitely.
this is out of scarcity, not out of abundance that we are
Yeah.
doing this
Yeah.
episode. But also,
That's
so
fair.
maybe we can look really wrong in a year.
Maybe
in a
it'll
fun
like
way.
just do so well at the BAFTAs because this is a stacked British.
I will
cast.
say, I think you're ignoring the withering threat because I think that'll still very much be in contention for those same craft
That's fair.
categories next year,
possibly,
and
yeah.
it's also more like radical.
Mhm.
It's a fucking stupid movie.
Anyway, yeah.
Right before we, well, actually, you know what? I can talk about this in other categories. I was going to talk about Wild Horse.
That's what I was
9.
going to talk about
Yeah,
for the
hit it.
director. That's
Go for
probably-
it. Yeah.
So my 5 for director are for currently Denis Villeneuve, Dune Part 3, Martin McDonagh, Wild Horse 9, Christopher Nolan, The Odyssey, Christian Mungbyun, sorry if I fucked that up, Fjord, and
Sorry,
Ruben Östlund,
Christian.
The Entertainment System is down.
Okay, so I think I know for a fact that Entertainment System isn't coming out until 2027.
Oh, for sure.
this
I
Yeah.
read it. I read a Thierry Fermot interview, and he's like, "Yes, it is not ready. It will be next year."
Okay, so maybe
I also read something that in a different article that like Austin really wants the Palm, like he's coming back to play. So I think he wants like enough time to like finish
Okay, so
it.
maybe I'm gonna switch that out for
Kiki.
for Ryosuke Hamaguchi.
Honestly,
all of a sudden.
Kiki's 2027 is gonna be insane. Sorry, Kirsten Dunst.
No.
Oh yes.
Minecraft, Housemaid
Oh
2,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Entertainment. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Good
awesome.
for her.
Okay, so I'd say like I'm putting in Ryosuke Hamaguchi for all of a sudden
Okay.
for my 5 men.
Really quickly, my best picture sort of lineup, like always, if you look every year, is at least one Netflix, at least one Neon, at least one A24, generally one Fox Searchlight. We didn't have that this past year, but Wild Horse 9 is from Fox Searchlight. And then one Focus Features. We're looking at, usually now there's 2 international features and 1 Warner Brothers.
That's always what I do
Usually,
Yeah.
so
it used
that
to be also
sort
like
of
maybe 1 Universal. but-
makes it easy.
And like, but did you say 1 Focus Features?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Which is technically
which is
Universal, I
yeah.
guess.
So
But
also
yeah,
the
they have the
Odyssey
Odyssey,
is-
so
yeah,
that's
that
sort
is
of...
universal.
One in Project Hail Mary kind of screws things up too.
This
with,
is true, and
Amazon
Amazon
MGM.
MGM, I think, has some strong...
Yeah.
You want to
Your mother, your mother, your mother.
Oh, can I? Yeah, I'll talk about it a little bit because I have a few notes as to why I think it's like a Best Picture winner, and not off of very minimal information. Like this is just a pure.
Well, yeah,
Hail
you're calling
Mary.
it as a
This
winner.
Is a Hail Mary.
This is your Hail
Okay.
Mary.
This is my Hail Mary. Okay, I think it's a Best Picture winner because, well, it's rumored to blend genres, and it has underlying social commentary themes about the treatment of Muslims in the United States. I think that recently, I mean, the Academy seems to go for movies that have crowd-pleasing elements with underlying social commentary. I think that's kind of always been their MO for Best Picture winners. They don't usually do like the weird, like esoteric, like cold movies for Best Picture. At least I don't remember them doing one that's like that's why I was kind of like not really fully certain that The Brutalist would end up winning that year because it is so cold, even though there has like moments of sentimental value to them.
Oh.
It has a big ensemble comprised largely of person of color talent, and I think after Sinners and Everything Everywhere, that'll be a focal point of upcoming ceremonies, especially now with this current administration. I think Bassam Tariq, who's like the director of this, he had a small indie called Mogul Mowgli, which was about a Pakistani American. It was a pretty small hit, but I think this will be like a true watershed moment for him in the same way that like the Daniels had theirs with, even though Swiss Army Man was a bigger hit than this movie, you know. Son Lux is on the score. It's being produced by Orion Pictures, and Alana Mayo, who's the president of Orion Pictures, has really good taste in movies like Nickel Boys and Bottoms.
None of those movies got Oscar nominations, though.
Nickel Boys did.
Oh, yeah,
Nickel
actually,
Boys
that's
did.
true. That's true.
And I think that, you know, I could see it being a big deal, just based off of vibes purely. But I have it winning like multiple categories, so you know, we'll see. And then I have Dennis, which is an A24 backed production, and that's Emily Mortimer's feature debut. She's coming off of Jay Kelly, which she co-wrote, and it's starring Yuri Borisov and Alison Oliver. And it's about
I have heard about this one.
a British student and a Russian poet who fall in love in 1990s Moscow. And the thing that clues me into the quality of it is that it's produced by Fruit Tree, which is Emma Stone's production label, which produced movies like I Saw the TV Glow, Problemista, etc. I think it could be an international feature winner, especially if it's like bilingual, like English, mixed English with Russian. I could see it being a big deal. I could see Yuri Borisov and Alison Oliver getting nominated respectively for Best Actor and Best Actress, and I could see her getting nominated for Screenplay and maybe even Director, depending on... Well, I mean, usually these kind of movies are like more subtle and subdued, so it's a little bit like hard to tell. Like, I think they go for more showy director winners usually, or nominations. But if it is as big of a deal that I think it will be, then, you know, I think that she could get as director too.
Alison Oliver, the best part of Wuthering Heights, by the way.
She really is.
Yeah.
You want to say your 5 for director then?
Oh, yeah. Villeneuve, Nolan, Munju, we match. Oh, and McDonough. So we go 4 for 5. I have James Gray for Paper Tiger, which I also think I'm pretty sure is going to be at Cannes. Yeah.
I'm
Where
gonna-
are we at on Josephine?
I just think
Oh,
like
it's
since
blanking.
they've got picked up by the I forget what
Sumerian. Yeah.
Sumerian,
So I
like-
read a little bit about them, and they
Yeah.
they were saying like we are gonna we're gonna like bring it, like we're gonna campaign this, and it's like a really weird. It's like some guy who's connected to is it Spotify or something, like they have money. So I wouldn't kind of I've seen
could happen.
Josephine.
do you yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Like do you think it's accessible for the Oscars, you think?
I don't think it's accessible for anybody really, but I think that is its strength in a way, in that it's like it's raw.
But I feel like that can also be its weakness at the same time.
Yeah, but we're in like a post-substance landscape. Like in terms of content of a movie, like
But-
if it's well told, I don't think
Yeah,
that's
okay,
that's.
But the
I think-
substance has like a genre edge to it.
No, I know,
Like, there's
but
makes
like,
a comedy to that.
Yeah.
like
Having not seen it, like kind of what Arwan was saying with where the Academy tends to go for kind of the more like, not necessarily that it has to be optimistic, but this is awkward because you've seen it and I haven't. But like I get the vibe that it's so just kind of rough. Like, I mean, yeah, you said rough. I don't know. I'm worried it would put down people as. I don't know.
yeah,
Take-
we'll see.
Take it away.
I don't have it in my 10, but I was
Okay,
just
okay.
I
curious
think
because
it'll just be on the
is
lookout.
it is one of the few movies that anyone has actually seen.
That's true. That's true.
And
Yeah.
just be on the lookout for it.
Yeah. And Tatum.
Keaton, do you want to say your
Wolfman.
Yeah, I had the same four with Odyssey, Dune, Wild Horse 9, and Fjord. But my fifth pick is Powell Pawlowski for Fatherland.
Is that the Hooler?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, be on the lookout for that.
He directed Ida and Cold War.
I've seen that one.
She's
That-
singing Harry Styles in that one.
We'll see. We don't know.
She should do One Direction.
Cold War is a tough movie.
Yeah.
Do you want to say your five for?
Yeah, sure. So, I mean, I have Bassam Tariq winning because I think it's like a picture director. It'll carry over. Again, with like no trailer or anything. And then I have Martin McDonagh, which I mean, obviously his movies are more screenplay heavy. I just think that this seems like very much in line with In Bruges, and I feel like if you bring some of those sensibilities in, I could see it being a director nominee.
Yeah.
Time has come.
Yeah, definitely. Christopher Nolan for The Odyssey. I have Greta Gerwig for Narnia. I don't know. I feel pretty good about this movie. I just think that it'll be very much in like a Christopher Columbus, Harry Potter, like 1 and 2 kind of, in terms of like whimsy, and I think that she's very talented and has a strong vision, and especially considering some of the choices that she's seemingly making for this version of Narnia, which is like punk music, like Pink Floyd, and a lot of like British rock influence. I think it could be an interesting kind of subversive direction a little bit. And then Emily Mortimer for Dennis, which I guess is because I have it for international feature. I think it'll just carry over.
I would put Narnia in the show me a trailer territory too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Like, I remember like with Jay Kelly, I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Giselle's
definitely.
DP,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, George Clooney, like everything lining up to like, and Nicholas Patel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, and then I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, okay, I don't think. This
Oh, it was
is-
the trailer for
Then
you?
you
I
watched
was
it.
like,
Oh,
this
I was
seems.
still
But then
so-
we
I mean,
watched
and I
it,
was like,
and then it
oh
was
right,
still-
this is no Baumbach movie, you know.
Like then we watched it. It was still like somewhat good.
I've
I
actually,
actually really like it.
I
I
haven't
still
seen
like
it.
it.
yet.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
seen it,
Definitely
It's
worth
fun.
checking out.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense to me why it wasn't.
but we're not here
Well,
to talk about what'll be good. We're here to talk about
There
what's
you
gonna
go.
friggin' win some
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
It's gotta just be like what you said. Like you said, Nolan and Gerwig are both in there. It's just funny how they're like it's. I find it kind of strange that they were just not both in there for Barbenheimer. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's
That
right.
this could also be like a little bit of retribution for that,
she's
Did
playing
she
for
blank in
director.
director?
because
Wow.
I
What a-
think that
what a
she definitely needs
silly-
her due at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What was
but
best
this is very early. So yeah. Do you want to
actress?
actress? Yeah, I'll
You
just
go
say,
first.
I'll say my five. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have Renata Reinsel for Fjord. I have Julianne Moore for the Jesse Eisenberg movie. I have Sandra Hüller for Fatherland. I have Daisy Edgar Jones for Sense and Sensibility. I have Michelle Williams for A Place in Hell.
I had 4 until 30 seconds ago because I had sort of isolated into what I was like most confident in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun with my 5th one because it's early.
Yeah.
Renato Reinsfer for Fjord.
Yep.
You, Julian Moore.
Yeah.
Julianne Moore for the eyes. I think that's like really gonna happen.
I
considering that
think
movie's
if they release it in like November, December, I feel like that.
Well,
yeah.
Also, if it's good. Also, if it's
man,
at a
obviously, yeah.
festival. Yeah. I have Rachel Brosnahan for Saturn Return, which I should have mentioned in my picture thing as well, which is the new movie from Quaidar and Bentley, who did Sing Sing and Train Dreams. I have Ruth Madeley for Being Human, which is Sean Hayter's follow-up to Coda. And then I have Meryl Streep for The Devil Wears Prada too.
Fair.
Yeah, go for it.
She got nominated for the first one. So
I think that movie is going to be massive in about T-3 weeks, and we'll see if it's any good.
I think she'll get a Golden Globe nom. I just think it might have the sequel effect.
Was Digger in any of our best pictures? Was it either of yours?
No.
Okay.
Interesting. I didn't want to bring it up. But
I just was curious. No. I was just curious.
It's just I think, in my opinion, I see it. I just have some speculation.
There's been rumbling.
That's just all.
Shout out World of Real.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah. Well, I mean, I have it in some other categories. So, you want to say yours for actress?
For actress,
Yeah.
of course. I have Sandra Hüller winning for Fatherland. I mean, winning. It's April, guys.
That was a
Yo, he's
Berlin,
just
right?
predicting it.
No.
Admittedly, I don't know.
What was the one she was in? Go
Just
ahead,
bombs at Cannes, and then I still have her winning, guys. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
of course.
Yeah.
Renata Reinsva for Fjord. Mikey Madison for Social Reckoning. You never know.
Return.
Julianne Moore for No One Cares. The Eisenberg one. And Michelle Williams for A Place in Hell.
I have my
That's good.
speculation for Mikey Madison, but
Sure.
yeah, I just think I feel like she's not gonna be not outstanding, but it's gonna be an ensemble. I feel like it seems to be more of an ensemble piece than more
could
of
be.
a leading. When you see Jesse Eisenberg in The Social Network, that's obviously you'll get him a nomination and stuff. I just feel like
Wait, can I contend that
Mark,
really quickly?
Jeremy Strong.
Yeah.
Because I heard the movie centers on January 6th, and Aaron Sorkin is recreating Jan 6th in Toronto. But it's also about the court hearings that Facebook had regarding January 6th.
Yeah.
And she's playing the whistleblower. So I think that she might be the lead of the movie, and then the rest of them are supporting.
I see. I just think
Being at Ricardo's, I will say, was an ensemble piece that also had individual performances that got nominated.
Yeah, they all got nominated for that. I think J.K. Simmons didn't get nominated anywhere, and then he got nominated.
Yeah,
or maybe it was just Craig's choice.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Do you want to do your
Yeah, sure. So I have Ruth Madeley winning for Best Actress, Being Human, Mikey Madison, Social Network, Renata Reinsva, Fjord, Alison Oliver for Dennis, and then Emma Mackey for Narnia, because it's a woman. It's it's a villain performance. She's playing the White Witch. To me, it seems like the kind of performance that could get nominated for a genre movie. So
Yeah.
No. Do you want me to go to actor?
Yeah.
In the interest of time.
Oh.
Yeah,
For interest of time, yeah.
Yeah.
So I actually switched my 5 out before this show. So I have Ryan Gosling, Project Hail Mary. I hope that happens.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise for Digger. There's your nomination for that. John Malkovich, Wild Horse 9. I think he's campaigning for the lead, but we'll see what happens. Sebastian Stan for Fjord. And Josh O'Connor for Jack of Spades.
I'm going to slot in Malkovich. Ryan Gosling, Project Hail Mary. I'm actually confident in this one now. I think it was just him and a puppet is going to be the new. He played twins.
Yeah,
It's just going to be the inherent element of the performance. People are like, how did he do that?
And also, he's just
everybody loves him.
Also, just really good on that.
He's been around. It'll be his 4th nomination, and I feel like where he's at is the exact point where it's he's past the that's cute, but he'll be back, and we should give him one. And also, it's just he's the whole movie.
He's just really good.
yeah.
And so Sebastian Stan for Fjord, my TC for Digger. TC, let's go. Dominic Sessa for Tony. John Malkovich for Wild Horse 9, and then honorable Channing Tatum for Josephine.
I thought he was going supporting.
He might, but I don't think they're going to do that.
All right.
Yeah.
Tough to say.
You want to say it, Keaton?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I panicked and I put Tom Cruise for Dinger at number 1. So we'll see. Maybe we'll see. Number 2, I have John Malkovich for Wild Horse 9. Like Danny said, that's assuming he's campaigning lead. I have Sebastian Stan for Fjord. I have Ryan Gosling for Project Hail Mary. And then I have Hans Ziegler for Fatherland, if I pronounce that correctly.
Yeah. That's a good...
I like that you can tell who like our favorite, like our own passion
like the
projects
one
are.
that- yeah.
Oh, you want to say your pick?
Yeah, sure. So I have Jeremy Allen White for The Social Reckoning.
Okay.
I have
Wow.
Yura Borisov for Dennis. I have John Malkovich for Wild Horse 9.
Yeah.
Mahershala Ali for Your Mother, Your Mother, Your Mother.
Yep.
And then I have Matt Damon for The Odyssey. Only because I feel like it's the type of, like, he's going to give it his all. He's going to, he went around the world.
I was thinking about what you said last week about, like, the Oppenheimer was, like, an ensemble piece, but also, like, it was just with great performances, but Nolan doesn't really typically get nominations for performances.
Leo did not get nominated for Inception.
Yeah, but I just feel like,
I don't know if they, like...
This feels different.
Guy Pearce didn't get nominated for Memento.
And I simply think it feels the same.
which is very criminal to me, because he was really good in that.
We'll see.
Do we want to entertain Jafar Jackson for Michael?
That's what I was.
Well, no, in
took
2
out.
weeks.
I would
Yeah.
entertain Josh O'Connor for Ink. I feel like I should have
For
subbed
Ink,
that
okay.
in because I
Oh,
have
you
that
mean,
in picture.
Not Josh O'Connor.
Jack
O'Connell.
O'Connell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
sorry.
totally,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I put in Josh O'Connor for Jack of Spades, which is the next
Like,
Cohen
that'd be
brother
funny that they
movie.
recast.
So,
Hello,
Tragedy
it's me.
Macbeth is really good.
yeah,
So.
I just
Oh,
think
on
like
Fox
Joe Cohen is
News.
I mean, it just as film-wise recently, like Joe Cohen just seems the more reliable brother.
Sure.
Like, that's
In terms of
Uh,
awards, sure.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling. We gotta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
supporting actress, I'll just go right down the line. Parker Posey, Wild Horse 9. Okay, I guess this is not coming out, so I'll say a different one. Octavia
Okay.
Spencer for Death of a
yeah.
Salesman.
Okay.
Frances McDormand, Jack of Spades. Mariana de Girolamo, Wild Horse 9, and Tao Okamoto, All of a Sudden.
Okay. I'm gonna go Posey, Wild Horse 9. Francis, as you said. I'm gonna go Wunmi Masaku, Social Reckoning.
Yeah.
And then 2 fun ones.
Yes.
Sandra Hüller for Project Hail
Hail
Mary.
Wow.
Really?
I think her Oscar clip is her singing karaoke. And I'm going to go Ariana Grande for Father-in-Law, which I think is
No
going to
kidding.
show up
Those-
at the Globes. I think it's going to show up at SAG and carry her to her
interesting.
I would say
second
for those,
nomination.
You're right about
those
that,
first two
Spoonie.
movies, the Meet the Fockers was like the highest grossing comedy for a very long time. So
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting test of like if it has come all the way back around. Like obviously horror, like circa 2005, they're like, oh my god, like we would never do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And now it's like, oh, now that it's like popular and good.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, like
I wonder
the
if-
first two,
yeah.
the first one got nominated song. That's for Randy Newman because Randy Newman. Was just
yeah.
Randy Newman.
Yeah.
Okay, supporting actress. I have Parker Posey, Wild Horse 9. I have Anne Hathaway for The Odyssey. I don't really think she's gonna get
But also, it's
nominated.
like this is
but
maybe it could be for this year.
Nolan
'cause, like, she's,
famously
like,
writes really rich
'Cause she's
that's
gonna be-
roles
exactly
for
what
women.
I thought about that for at least 2.5 minutes.
she's gonna be in
Yeah.
like 4 to 5 movies this year.
Yeah,
so-
she's huge year.
Yeah.
But that was my. Well, there you go. I also have Octavia Spencer for Death of a Salesman.
That's what I said, yeah.
Wunmi Masaku for The Social Reckoning, and Frances McDormand for Jack of Spades.
I have Tao Okamoto for All of a Sudden, Anne Hathaway for The Odyssey, Wunmi Musako for The Social Reckoning, Mariana Girolamo for Wild Horse 9, and then Claire Foy for Ink is who I have winning. So
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, good.
Good.
I like that.
All right, then supporting actor.
This is fun.
All right, I have Paul Giamatti, Jesse Eisenberg movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Steve Buscemi, Wild Horse 9. Coleman Domingo, Michael, if that comes around. Jeremy Strong, The Social Reckoning, and John Goodman, Digger. I would say for my defense there that I feel like Digger might go for like the whale type of thing, supporting actress, actor, makeup, and not picture. It just
Could
seems-
happen.
I am.
maybe that can be that.
I
bad.
heard Riz Ahmed's the person you should be looking out for Digger.
Yeah,
So.
I think I'll keep a lookout on that. All right.
You go, Keaton. I'm still.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very passionate about this category.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a lot of the same choices, but I don't know. Paul Giamatti for No One Cares at number 1, which I'm so excited to see. Even if the movie is not an awards contender, Paul Giamatti is one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see, because it sounds like he's the critic, or the critic, the
teacher.
The teacher, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I think that's going to be a great role for him. I have Sam Rockwell and Buscemi splitting in Wild Horse 9.
That's fair.
Again, assuming they're both going supporting, but I don't see either one of them.
Inisherin got 2 in supporting.
And
Yes.
Sam Rockwell won for 3 billboards.
For 3 billboards, yeah. And that's kind of why I maybe ruled him out of winning again. It could happen, but I don't know. I don't see it. That's a great trailer, by the way. Like, I don't know. It looks so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
You should check it out.
Yeah.
Jeremy Strong for Social Reckoning, playing Mark Zuckerberg this time, and Coleman Domingo for Michael.
Okay, you just changed my mind. Rockwell, Buscemi, Domingo for Michael, Paul Giamatti for No One Cares. I was looking at the 5th spot. I went, I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, purely off of the 2 seconds he's in the trailer, and he just had a big movie at the box office, I'm going Robert Pattinson in Dune Part 3.
Wow. That seems like an Austin Butler.
I think he's going to have... but I think the thing that was stopping Butler was like the Elvis... the ghost of Elvis, you know? I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to be doing something interesting.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, sure. So I have John Cho, Your Mother, Sam Rockwell, Wild Horse 9, Jeremy Strong, The Social Reckoning, Guy Pearce for Ink, and then Giancarlo Esposito also for Your Mother. I think he would win for that as like kind of a career performance because he was in Do the Right Thing, Breaking Bad.
So not Steve Buscemi.
I think that I was just going off of the presence of the 2 actors that seemed like Sam Rockwell, John Malkovich, 2-hander. Parker Posey I heard isn't as much in contention as Mariana. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see Buscemi winning over Sam Rockwell in the same category just based on the trailer, but it's hard to say. I'm also just so excited for this category if it does go this way that both Giamatti and Buscemi kind of finally get their due. Buscemi's never even been nominated.
Yeah, that's true. And if we'll see what happens with Digger when it comes to John Goodman.
Yeah,
he is playing the President of the United States.
Yeah.
So we've been
and it'd
told.
be funny, like the Big Lebowski boys are both in the same category, same year.
That made me so happy.
Do you want to do?
Let's do 5 on Can, 5 on Mario and the Drama.
Yeah, we can just do below the line a different time.
Yeah.
All right. So Can, I just had a few notes.
Should we just call Palme d'Or individually? I think.
I told Danny beforehand I'm
Purely off
definitely
vibes.
not prepared for this.
Me too, honestly.
I'll just say Fjord. I'm gonna say
think
it.
that the Palme d'Or will be Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma by Jane Schoenbrunn.
That's what I was actually gonna say.
Yeah.
I think that might actually be.
Disagree.
It might be that or All of a Sudden. I think, but I think Fjord. I think Fjord might be like the center. I think.
Yeah.
Hear me out. I think Fjord will get the Grand Prix. I think maybe not the Palm, but the Grand Prix. Which is second best.
Anything else on Can?
I said her private hell would be Michelle Williams' acting. I think.
Oh, interesting.
Who's?
Is that? Are we sure that's going to be there?
Sophie Thatcher.
That's what I was predicting it to also just get in there.
Havana Rose Liu, Charles Melton.
Is that?
No, that's a different one.
I thought her private hell is.
Those are different movies. A Place in Hell is Michelle Williams.
Yeah.
Her private hell is the Ref.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Place in Hell. Sorry.
Yes.
I think that's coming.
Cool.
I think her private hell is definitely going to be a Can.
Yeah, that's Nicholas Refn.
Movies to look out for.
Refn.
Look out for The Dreamed Adventure, Valeska Grisbash, which is basically like a Bulgarian movie about this person who is. I think that they help people move across borders or something, and they fall in love with the person that they're moving across the border, and then. Butterfly Jam is one I heard that will be there at Cannes, which is French American, starring Barry Keoghan, Monica Bellucci, Harry Melling, about a teen in New Jersey with wrestling aspirations.
Is the teen Barry Keoghan?
He's
30 years old.
And also the John Travolta directed. John Travolta directed.
Oh,
movie.
I saw that.
That's going to Cannes as well. And also, wait, do you want to just, for fun, Do you want to predict like the box office glory movie that's gonna be, because they always do that
Oh.
every year?
Oh,
yeah.
I
I
saw
have no idea.
Thierry, the head honcho of Cannes, was sort of
They said that
saying
there's no disclosure day, no
well, he was
Odyssey.
saying disclosure day was like depends. He's like, oh, it depends on what they want to do.
I feel good about. I think out of competition, the big surprise is the end of
Mandalorian.
Oak Street. David Robert Mitchell.
No.
Well, because
No.
Under the Silver Lake was at Cannes. I think that
Yeah,
he'll
but
come
that
back.
was that was totally different. I mean, I think this is one they're going to want to hold on to until August, because I think they know the strength is in like the mystery.
The
I mean, that teaser is
surprise.
what, a minute long.
Yeah, that's fair, but
That's a good
they
teaser.
show the dinosaurs at the end. So
I mean,
just
well, you
feel
got to
like-
get butts
you
and
wanna-
seats. You got to show one dinosaur.
So is that your prediction for box office one? Or?
Yeah, out of competition, box office.
I'd say, so it's like like last year was Mission Impossible, I think.
Right.
Yeah, Final Reckoning.
That came
Well,
out
a year
around when
ago.
Cannes, like it came out worldwide, like when Cannes I think ended. I think it's gonna do the same thing, and I think
Grogu?
that's Mandalorian. and
Yeah, I
Grogu.
think the realistic pick is Grogu. I think the optimistic one is Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
It'd just be nice for Steven to go to Cannes. I want that for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I just want to be. I'm already like over the moon about Disclosure Day. I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
Oh, my
but
gosh.
I want to hear like out of Cannes. Oh my god. this
Yeah.
is
Yeah, no,
really
and it's
good.
That
that's like for a month.
trailer
That's what I thought it was
looks
gonna
great.
premiere. Like when they said they had a conversation with him at South by Southwest, I was like, are they gonna premiere that 3 months in advance?
Yeah.
But then they
No,
didn't.
no,
Obviously,
no,
but
no.
that was like, that was a little.
Hearing good
disappointing.
buzz for that would just bring me so much joy.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'd say like Mandalorian is probably gonna be the
Yeah.
pick.
okay, do we want to 6 minutes? Let's do like 2 on Mario, 2 on the drama.
I did not see Mario. But
Okay,
I saw
who
drama
saw
for what
Mario?
it's worth.
We saw Mario. Who saw the
Damn.
drama? Okay, all right.
That's
so
all right.
3 and 3.
I did
Danny,
the
I
double
will
feature.
tag you.
Arwan
That's
and I
okay.
are the only one who saw both.
I
You
did
wanna-
back to back Mario
That's-
drama.
I saw Mario and 40X.
Was that fun?
It was fun.
I wish I
was-
saw the drama at 40X.
It's Mario.
Stupid movie.
It's like-
stupid.
Okay,
dumb.
it's
I
much,
didn't get
it's
angry,
just like
though.
the first one, kind of. I think though it's just like they're going from plot point to plot point for no reason.
I clapped for Star Fox.
Yeah, no, that was fun. I
same
think
here.
Glenn Powell was very fun in that.
I actually thought it was his worst performance.
Oh, really? No, I
truly-
was like a voice actor.
I think he was fine, but yeah.
My issue is that they have nothing for Star Fox to do in the movie.
No.
Like
Yeah, I
they
know.
like you would think, oh, there's gonna be some. They tee up like a little bit of a conflict between him and Mario. It's like I don't know. I just feel like if you include him, like that was my issue with Yoshi in the movie too. Like it feels like he's just in it to be in it,
Yeah.
but not like with any service to the story.
Yeah, like literally,
So-
it's just they got Donald Glover to say Yoshi.
I think
Yeah.
they should have waited until after to reveal that. I know for like reasons of it making money, they didn't. But like, it would have been funny if the movie ended and you're like, "Wait, who played Yoshi?"
Yeah, no, it's just, it's just
It
Mario.
it was the 4th largest global opening in the history of film.
really.
Is that
In the
right?
history of film,
I thought it was like the fourth highest animated. I
It
didn't know
made
it was,
$400 million in 5 days. So we will be talking about another one. Well, I don't know. We will, but people will be talking about another one in approximately 2 years. So you know,
yeah, for sure. And then you guys want to do
the chain of
I'm actually
commerce continues.
I'm actually gonna see the drama on Friday.
What do you think?
Great.
What
So
do you
I'm
think about the
gonna-
drama?
I
Yeah.
loved it.
We can't just like talk a lot about it.
Well,
and, like,
actually, this works great
specifics.
because the whole
So,
point is, I would say see it.
Yeah, absolutely see it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that the marketing's pretty disingenuous in the same way that Materialist was disingenuous about what the movie truly was. But I think if you go in with, oh, this is the guy that did Sick of Myself and Dream Scenario, then you have like an idea of what kind of movie it is. I thought it was funny. I was pretty put off by it because I think it discusses it shows its dark subject matter in a way that in a pretty European way. I don't know if that's like if there's a better way to put that, but in terms of like it's very cold and detached and kind of makes a bit of a joke of. I don't think it treats it with like strong narrative weight, but it focuses more so on like the character dilemmas that surround it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we're actually only talking about it for 2 minutes because I think there's a lot
Oh,
in
yeah.
not knowing where the story sort of
Yeah.
where it leaves the station.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you 100%, and I'm very like protective of spoilers for that. Like, I'm very aware you do not want to go in blind.
TMZ.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, kind of to your point, Arwan. Like, I totally get this side that it is a little kind of like provocative or something. Like, I've seen those kind of takes, but I think it's so much more about like the characters and
definitely.
the kind of how we deal with like this kind of guilt and judge people and I don't know, like that too much just so spoke to me.
Yeah.
And obviously I won't spoil it, but like I thought the ending was great. I don't know. It totally worked for me.
Yeah,
And
totally.
so
Yeah.
suspenseful,
Great
like,
ending. Great ending. I think they were both great. I feel
Incredible,
like
yeah.
I'm still waiting for a proper showcase for Zendaya in a way.
Sure.
Which I guess Euphoria is
Euphoria,
kind of the
yeah.
closest, but like,
This Sunday.
come on.
I think Euphoria is quite a showcase for her.
I think
her
it
acting
is, but I'm
abilities, yeah.
just the rest of Euphoria is inconsistent.
This Sunday.
This
Yeah,
Sunday,
this Sunday.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just tuned out that entire thing, so hopefully I'll go into it blind.
Good.
Which
No, we
Yeah.
didn't. I feel like we didn't give anything away
No,
whatsoever.
I just like pretty much what you guys said was like what
It's doing well. It's challenging. It's well made. I'm happy people
I'm glad
are
that
seeing
there's
it.
a lot of movies that are like at least great movies that are making tons of money.
Friday and
Yeah.
Saturday, I took my friend to see Hail Mary. Loved it. It was great.
Nice.
And then I would see the drama Saturday. Both days, and obviously a lot of this has to do with Mario. But I think the fact that there's Mario and Hail Mary and the drama, it really feels like there's something for everybody right now. And so the movie theater was just like slammed both days, and it just makes me
And
happy.
there's like
Good to
Hoppers
hear.
as well.
In my
doing
heart.
it- doing
I
well.
still haven't seen Hoppers.
Oh,
Actually,
Hoppers
I
is good. I
need to.
finally
I
did.
go see
Yeah.
it.
That's good.
It's
I saw it last
good.
week.
Anyway, those were our above the line
Yes.
predictions. Hope you had a good time.
And we'll talk Can next week.
Can next week. Be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
Until then, I'm Danny.
I'm Ben.
Keaton.
I'm R1.
See you next time. Bye bye.